Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a bill of quantities in Lula Build. So I'm inside of a project in the bill of quantities scene where I've got a blank bill of quantities, and we've got two options to create a bill of quantities. We can either import a existing bill of quantities directly from Excel into Lula, which is shown in a follow-up video. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can manually set up a bill of quantities in Lula Build. Alright, so below the bill of quantities table, you'll see a bunch of buttons. You've got the plus item button to add a bill item, you've got the plus composite button to add a composite bill item, and you've got the plus section button to add a section or a heading to your bill of quantities. Right, so let's say we want to add a subsection here below the bill of quantities for all of our masonry items. Then I'm going to click the plus section button, and you must then select the parent section. So you want this section to fall underneath the bill of quantities section. And we can then fill in the item number and the description. So let's just give it an item number of 1. And let's give it a name of masonry. Create. So that then creates a subsection for us, and we can now add all of our masonry items directly to this subsection. Alright, so to add a priceable bill item, I can select plus item, and we want to add it to the masonry section. So what that's going to do is it's going to create the bill item, and it's automatically going to launch the bill item editor for us. Alright, so we can either edit the properties of this bill item directly in the bill item editor by opening up the info tab. So we can, for example, give it a name of 115 millimeter brick wall and update its item number. So let's give it an item number of 1.1, and you can add a payment clause if you want to, and let's say the unit is per square, and you can fill in a bill quantity. Let's say we have to do 200 squares of brick wall. All right. So if we jump back to the bill of quantities, we can see the item has been updated. Alternatively, we can also edit these items directly in the table by switching on the table edit function. So that allows us to edit both the sections and the bill items and their properties directly in this table. All right, so you've also got the option to add some comments to your bill of quantities. So if I just want to add a comment here to identify all of my walls, I can select the kebab menu, and we can choose the option insert comment. So that will automatically insert the comment for us. And I can then edit that and say, these are my walls. So that's just a little comment for you as the estimator to look at. All right, and composite items can be added in the same way in which I just added my bill items. Okay, so if you want to browse your bill of quantities according to sections, you can open up the section tab, and here you can filter out and browse to different sections if you have a larger bill of quantities simply by clicking on these headings. Right, alternatively, you can also filter your bill of quantities by making use of your filtering tab. And if you want to switch on additional columns and properties, we can open up our columns tab, and you can, for example, switch on something like the payment clause to see what the payment clause of a bill item is. Okay, and if you want to move bill items around, you can either drag and drop them, or you can simply open up the kebab menu and move something up, or move it to a parent, or wherever you want to move it to. Okay, so that's a brief introduction of creating some sections and bill items and adding items to sections and updating the properties of items, and that should give you the basic tooling necessary to start setting up your own bills of quantities. That's all for today, and thanks for joining.